Lovely, you lovely lot. Thank you for joining me on such a lovely sunny day, evening. I'm very glad you're here. So relaxing in Shavasana, coming down to the floor. Oh, good. Nice bit flunking for me as well. 1 week off, half term last week. So we really want to stretch out the body. Get your body used to being on the floor again. Might not have been on the carpeted or tiled floor for a while. So just wiggle out the hips, maybe roll yourself from side to side, moving one hip up and then the other. Shuffling out the shoulders. Let's rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles. Remember, bolster under knees if you have one. And then the other way. Lovely. Just stretch the arms up over the head. I know I never start a class with that, but I just want us to really stretch out, wiggle out the hips. Lengthen the arms away and then release, soften them to the floor. Head centers, chin tucked in, and eyes gently closed, covering the eyes with an eye pillow or scarf. Quick hello to Heidi, she's just arrived. And relax. I want you to start to breathe more deeply. Really lengthen the in-breath and out-breath. Well, the toes are turning out, the heels are digging heavily into the floor. Feel your body softening, lengthening the breath even more, become heavier and heavier. Be present in the present moment. We'll start to do a box breathing exercise. So I want you to gently breathe in before. Hold the breath. Exhale completely before. And pause. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale fully. And pause. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. And pause. And just continue a few more rounds of 4, 4, 4, 4 breathing. Last round. Perfect. And when you're done, stretch the arms up over the head, lift the hips off the floor, squeeze the buttocks, push your heels away, point the toes, keep the hips off the floor, heels away, point the toes, and then lower the back down. Simply bring the arms down by your sides, bring the feet together. You can have the bolster still under the knees, and bring the arms up over the head, right knee in towards the chest, and then exhale, lower. Left leg, draw it in, engage your core. So we'll do more core work today. I'll endeavour to do it in the middle of the room rather than against the wall. And then right knee in, arms over the head, arms down. Left knee in, arms over the head. Just a gentle dig in with the knee. Nothing too strenuous at this point. Inhale, right leg, arms over the head and down. And left leg. Deep breath in. Exhale down. We're actually just come to straight to seated, but because we're not warmed up, I recommend rolling to one side and just lifting yourself up. We'll be sitting on the block, but also having the bolster in front of us. So sit perfectly nicely on the block and then bolster ahead. Okay, we just need a little bit of a lift. Okay, and then it's just a simpler version of a cross-leg position. It's really good for the knees to have the support. So you're sitting up very tall, and we'll just start with shoulder rolls. My shoulders are very clunky, hopefully you can't hear them. Plunk away. Lovely, change direction. Remember to breathe deeply, lovely. Good. Shoulders up to the ears and release. Shoulders up. Breathing in, exhale, tongue out. Release, inhale. Squeeze and hold the breath. Exhale, tongue out. Release, and again. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Good. Rotate the wrists. Watch as your arms go up higher and higher. Shoulders up to the ears, then shoulders away from the ears, and then come back down. Okay, then change direction of your circles. Lovely. Bringing it up, squeezing shoulders up, and then we'll just float the arms down. Okay, lovely. I just want you to go side to side. So you're just going to turn, look over, I'll just mirror you because you're all facing me, luckily. You turn to one side, let's all turn to this side, so be to your left, and then to center, and let's turn right. Good, to center and left. Great, and to center and right. Perfect. Back to center and just reach down. You've got a lovely bend in the knees. Keep that pressure into the bolster and then just gently forward fold. So breathing into the belly, round the back, protect the lower back by rounding it rather than pushing the navel forwards. You're just sinking forwards gently. Head is hanging, so nod your head yes, shake your head no. It's a lovely gentle start to the session, and then we bring our legs forward. So you still got the bolster under the knees, but the toes are facing forwards and the toes up to ceiling. So I want you to stretch up tall, hinge forward, soft knees, dig the heels in. If it's too much on the hamstrings, draw the knees up a little bit more. Otherwise, just keep them where they are. Lift the body up. Exhale forwards. Inhaling up. Exhale forwards. And inhaling up. And exhale straight down to the front. And then hold the toes or your ankles wherever you can reach comfortably. You can lengthen the legs away a little bit if you wish. Hold on tight. And then just breathe, relax the face, relax your jaw. Very subtle, gentle forward fold to start the class. Again, I'm feeling a bit niggly, so I'm going to draw my heels up slightly so I'm not overstretching. Good. Gently roll the body up, go a little bit wider with the legs, but keep the knees on the bolster. I want you to sit up tall again, really tall. Turn towards your right leg and draw down over the right leg. Hands either side of the ankles or the knee. Try and get both shoulders in line with each other. And as you just slowly warm up, you might be able to creep the fingers a little bit further forward and lower the body a bit more, but just be gentle. We're still right in the beginning stage of our warm-up. Good. Come to center and hold both feet and draw the body down to the middle, chest towards the bolster. You can close the eyes and relax. Again, if it feels too much on the spine, just draw the knees up more to ceiling and the heels come back towards you a bit more. Find the perfect stretch for you. Good. And then we just turn towards the left leg, hands either side of wherever your hands reach, both shoulders level, and surrender over the leg. Maybe the fingers will tiptoe away a little bit more. Get yourself a bit lower, but don't force it. Good. Gently roll the body up. And we bring soles of feet together. So you want to bring the bolster really close to your block. You can do that. Okay, and then you just come forward. So it's a more intense hip flexor. See how it feels. Hands just in front and let the head drop. Good. Gently roll the body up, lengthen the legs away slightly, and our lovely circles. Very good. Change direction. Excellent. Center. Moving camel, so chin forwards, but we're having a lovely moment here because we're sitting on a block as well. So I just want you to tuck the chin in, allow yourself to come down, tiptoe the fingers forwards again. But then when we slide back, bring the arms back, the fingertips are turning back, and then you lift the chest up. You stay on your block, but you're just lifting the chest up. Lovely, Diane. Good. Aim the chest up high, aim the head back, or if you feel dizzy, chin tucked in. Some people don't like the head back, that's fine, just chin tucked in. But aim the chest up high. Good. Neutral spine, so you've just got a straight spine. And then you chin forwards, arms long, and then just tuck the chin in and just drop. Good. Slide the hands back behind you. Just lift the chest, look up. Good, and then neutral. So we want to dig the heels in once more. Reach for your right toes, because there's a lovely bend in the knee. It should be quite easy to hold on to your right foot. Turn your chest to the left. And right arm straight up. We don't want to go over. We want to go straight up with the right arm. Good. Stretching up, up, up. But really rotate the chest up. Lovely, Mary, looking great. Good. Come down. The front. Hold your left foot. And right arm up, but rotate across the shoulder collarbones. Yes, looking great. Nice, everyone. That's good. Center. The right hand on the floor. Left, and the right hand is in line with your hip, but at a distance. You slide the arm away, left arm up and over for a lovely side stretch. And to get more of a side stretch, you have to bend into that right elbow. Okay. You keep the arm sort of locked, you can't go down as far. So in line with your hip, but at a distance. You see I'm really bending my elbow to get the lovely side stretch. Lovely, Jill. Excellent. Good necklines, well done everyone. Beautiful necklines actually. Lovely. Good. Back to centre. Just place the feet together and just forward bend over the legs as though knees are being hugged, and just relax the head down. Just take some breaths here. Lovely. Just coming up and over, and we're going to just relax in our bolster child pose. Done a lot on the spine, so just have the bolster between the thighs and then just drop down for me. Put pressure onto your bolster with the belly as you breathe in. And soften on the exhale. And just continue those lovely deep breaths in your child pose bolster position. Good, turn the head. Lovely. So then we're coming down to the floor, lying on our backs. We won't need the block under the head, so we're going to do some bridge poses. So it might be a good time now to take the socks off. Okay, so some core work. I will want to do wall Pilates at some point again, but I realise we can do some of these just from lying, so that's very nice. Okay, so wiggle out the hips and just take some breaths here. Make sure your knees are apart, your ankles are apart, just in line with your hips. I just want you to bring your right leg up and then your left leg up. So the knees are above the hips and you have the arms down by your side. Now, really important to pull in your abs. And as you bring your right arm back behind you, the left leg straightens but at 45 degrees, not close to the floor. That's too much for your back. And then you bring it in and your right hand comes down. So the left arm goes back. Can you see where my right leg is though? It's not to the floor, it's at 45 degrees. And then you bring it back, knee in line with knee, and your arm comes down. Right arm, left leg, engage your core and bring it in. Lovely. And the other side. And in. Good. And right arm, left leg. And in, and left arm, right leg. Okay, keep swapping and make sure it's only to 45 degrees. The heel is not close to the floor, otherwise it's a massive strain on the back. Okay, I don't want you to overdo it. And keep swapping, or alternate arm to leg. Good. We'll just finish up on your left side. So the next time the left leg goes forward, right arm back, that's your left side, and then come down. Okay, feet to the floor. Wiggle out the hips. A little counter stretch will be lifting up into a little bridge. Don't overstretch it though, just a medium-sized bridge, so not all the way up, maybe halfway up, or to see how you feel. Just go between up and down now, so just find out how your back's feeling, how much you want to lift and lower it at this point. Just coming up and down, pushing gently into the floor with your hands. Good, let's go up and stay up. Find the right level of up for you though, no straining the spine. And then we lower it down again. Okay, find your block. Bring the feet closer together. What we need to do is come up first before we place the block between the knees. Okay, so just have the block in your hand. Feet are slightly close together, obviously, because you're going to be squeezing the block in a moment. Lift up to a point that you feel comfortable with, and only then put the block between the knees and squeeze. Okay. And then just stay here and breathe. And you just feel that you're engaging the knees and the inner thighs a bit more than you normally would. And that's a good feeling, hopefully. and keep the chin tucked in and breathe. Splatting out my shoulders, giving them a little bit of shimmy. Pull in your abs very strongly. Deep, deep breaths. Lovely. Roll the spine down. Okay, sit on the hands and then just keep squeezing the brick or the block. Push your heels away, knees into the chest, and then heels hovering off the floor, and then draw the knees in. And then toes and feet hovering off the floor, and then knees in. Keep squeezing your block. Lovely. Bringing it in. And again, to a point that feels right for you. Feel the back is being straight, then don't bring the heels so close to the floor. And then up, and down, and up, and down. You're looking marvelous. Well done. Bring toes to the floor, feet to the floor. Block comes away. Just want you to bring the legs up. Now, slight bend to the knees. As you know, my hamstrings are very tight, so I just want to lift the head and chest up, lengthen the back of the legs, rotate the ankles. Some of you at this point will have straight legs. Don't worry if you don't. Just feel how far you want to straighten the legs. Just lift the head and chest up. Let's rotate the ankles. Good. Have the feet slightly apart. Have the legs slightly apart. Good. Change direction. Head is up still. Lovely. And then lower the head down. You bring your hands in prayer above the chest. And then we inhale, open. And exhale, close. So the arms are going apart and the legs at the same width at the same time. And close. Okay. You want to go to full extension open. You use the strength in your hips. Just angle. I don't want you to allow the legs to flop open. You strengthen your legs to keep the legs wide and together engage your muscles. Inhale, open. Exhale. And inhale, open. And exhale. Lovely. That'll do now, those kind of stretches. We now will come into nice stretching sections. So I want you to left leg long, right knee into chair. Good. Wind relieving pose. Just hold and breathe. If that knee isn't comfortable, you can hold under the thigh. Good. Gently release that right leg away. When I say under the thigh, I meant under the knee. Or hold on top if you can. Squeeze the knee. Perfect, everyone. And release. So hopefully you'll have your scarf or your strap close by. We're going to place our left foot on the floor. Place the strap around your right foot and lengthen the leg. Okay, head and chest is up. Gentle pull of your right leg. Lovely, Karen. Breathe into the belly, elbows in, chin tucked in. And breathe as you hold. Now you're in position, lengthen the left leg away. And breathe. Stay in position, just lower the head. Keep pulling that gentle stretch in the back of the leg. Keep that left leg engaged, toes to ceiling. Don't let the left leg go off on a little wander. Good. Bend the knee, place the right foot on the floor, strap around the left leg. We lift head and chest up to start. Elbows in, chin tucked in. Again, just get those knees square, so don't let your right knee turn out. Best way to do that is keeping a lot of pressure in all parts of your foot, not just the little toe, all the way pressure into the big toe and into the heel, so it keeps your knee square. Okay, lengthen the right leg away, head and chest stays up. Good, and then we lower the head down and breathe and hold. Good. Gently release. Bring the soles of feet together, knees wide. Okay. And arms back behind you. I just say this is the Pilates stuff. A little bit more to do our core. So the arms are back behind the head. We do the hum sa movement. So you go hum from the back, sa, you aim between the legs. Okay. You're engaging your core, you're pushing through the middle fingers to the wall ahead of you. Wherever you're staring, push those fingers, and then just bring your body back to the floor, arms back behind you, hopefully upper arms by your ears. I haven't got enough space. Inhale deeply as you exhale. Lift up. Keep the soles of feet together, knees wide. Lovely, Sarah. Good. Breathe. Chin tucked in and hold. If it feels too much at any point, just relax down a bit, but we're engaging and strengthening our abs. So important to keep our back strong. Okay, come back. Breathing in just one more time. So you're breathing in here and then exhale up and stay here and breathe. Pull in your abs. Looking good, everyone. Chin tucked in. Good, and then relax. Keep the knees where they are, just interlock the fingers. Push the palms away in circle. Perfect, change direction. Great, knees together, soles of feet on the floor, and then knees to the right. Let the arms, so you interlock the fingers, palms pushing away, so the arms just go to the right and the knees to the left, and your arms will just hang in the air. Okay, and then you go to the other side. So we're going to, like a pendulum, just go gently each side, holding for a breath before you change to the other side. And then pendulum across, arms going the opposite way to legs. Try and have the feet close together, knees together. Remember that gentle pause once you've gone to your furthest stretching point, and then switch it over. Good. Last one, when you've got your knees to the left, the arms to the right, that's your last twist. Then you come back to center. Place the hands by your side. Let's sit on the hands once more, just to protect the back. Lengthen the legs away. Tuck the chin in, and we do single leg lift. So right leg up, soft bend in the knee, and then right leg floats down. Good. Left leg up. Nice deep breath in. Coordinate the movement with the breath. Exhale down. Right leg. And down. Lovely. Left leg. And down. And right leg up. Inhale. Float it up. Exhale down. And left leg up. Exhale down. Perfect. I'm going to do something really radical and roll over onto our bellies and do some back bends. Again, really different to our normal format. But you like that, I know you do. Okay, so we're going to start with Sphinx. So elbows under shoulders and just gently gaze forward. If this is too much, you can collapse the chest a little bit. If you want it stronger, really push through the elbows. And gaze forward. Splay the fingers wide. Good. Coming down, all you have to do is collapse the chest down. Wiggle out the hips. Let the head hang. Take some breaths here in the resting pose. Good. Either lift just slightly or full extension, lift, push into the elbows, look forwards, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lovely breathing, everyone, deep breaths. Good, collapsing forwards to release. Make a pillow with the hands. Look to one side and rock your hips. Turn the toes out, draw the heels in, the crocodile. Lovely. Hands under the shoulders. Gently peel yourself off to come back into a swan. Knees wide, forehead down. Good. Gently come up onto all fours. Make sure your feet are on your mat, your palms on your mat. I'm just taking my jump off. We're about to do a downward dog. Ooh. But before we do, come back into your swan so we can measure it out beautifully. Okay, so slide the arms forward. Toes are on your mat. Knees are slightly apart. Shift the weight into the wrists. Shoulders above wrists. Tuck your toes under, but separate the feet so the toes are in line with the knees. And then fold yourself back into your downward dog. Okay. And breathe. Lovely soft elbows. Chest really pushing back towards the ankles, the middle of the ankles, obviously not towards the ankles. Just breathe. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And then we want to fold back down into our swan. So knees down, but bring the big toes together and gently travel back into swan. Good. Again, we'll repeat that same sequence of bringing the body up, shoulders above wrists. Separate the feet, tuck the toes under the feet, the toes are behind the knees, and then push back into your downward dog with lovely soft shoulders, soft elbows. Don't force the heels down, be gentle. Perfect, everyone. Just bring the body back down. We want to come into a short lunge now. So you first come up as if you're going to do camel. But we aren't going to do camel. What we're going to do is step our right foot forward. I'm going short lunge. You can go long lunge if you want by coming down and sliding the leg back. I'm doing short lunge today. So you then come up this position. Okay, I want you to take your left elbow past right knee and come into your prayer twist. Okay, very important to get the hands in the right position. If you can't remember, please have a quick look so that you're doing this. Okay, breathe. You push into your elbow, nudge the elbow and the upper arm into your knee to help you twist more. Rotate towards the right leg. If you're not turning your navel towards your right thigh, you've gone the wrong way. Lovely. Before we do anything else, we're going to do this. This is something else, isn't it? So hands either side of your knee. Just bring your forehead down. And if you can get the palms flat either side of the foot, fine. But otherwise, you could use a block, a flattened block to the left of your right foot, because we're going to spin it up. And you're either going to just spin it up with your back knee on the floor, or you can tuck the back toes under and lift through the knee. But commonly, once you've lifted the knee, your hips rise. I don't want that to happen. Keep dropped in your hips or keep the knee on the floor. You need to listen what your body needs to do. Okay, other hands, please, Neil. Hit your left hand on the block, right arm up. Good. And at any point, if you have lifted your left knee, then just come down. Lovely. Spin it down. Let the head hang. And you're simply just swapping over now. So come onto all fours and get ready to bring your left foot forward. I'm just going to spin round so that I can still see you. Okay, so it's left foot forward. And we have to do the prayer twist first. The left foot forward means right elbow past left knee and prayer. Get that prayer correct. Okay, get into the right position. It's your right elbow, that's it now. And push and twist. So push, she says, push into the elbow, rotate upwards. Lovely. Breathe. Navel is turning towards the left leg. Beautiful, guys. Looking very nice. We just hang over that left knee now, forehead down. If you found the block useful, place it to the right of the left foot. Okay, and then start to spin up with the left hand. Again, you're turning the chest towards the front knee. You can tuck your toes under and lift the knee, fish, or keep the knee on the floor. I'm keeping the knee on the floor, it's up to you. Always good to do exactly what you've done on the other side though. Irene, you need to turn the other way, my love. Yeah. Front knee. You're all looking excellent, everyone. Good. Knee gently comes down if you've got the knee in the air. Otherwise, just gently down. Back onto both knees. Let's actually travel into child pose with the knees together. And I like to place the block under my head, but you don't have to. Forehead to the floor. Perfect. Good. Okay, to sit up gently, we want to come into a standing forward bend. So we do that by placing the hands forward, tucking our toes under, come into a low squat, but quickly transform it into a forward bend. We'll grab our block, place our hands on the block, let the head hang, and see how much the back of the legs want to stretch. I need to cut my fingers, not cut them, cup them, come onto the fingertips to get my legs straight. See how you feel. Or for legs straight, you might even have to lift your hands off the block completely. That's completely fine. But always keep a little bend in the knees. Otherwise, you're straining your spine. And I fancy like dropping down. So I'm bending my knees some more, planting the palms onto the block, nodding my head yes, shaking my head no. Good. And then just hands come to the knees, just above the thighs, and then just push into your thighs to help yourself to roll back up to standing. Lovely. We'll just grab some water. Okay, so have our block handy. I'm gonna face you. Okay. I'm just gonna turn myself around. Okay, so we have our block at the front. Hopefully you're all able to face me. Lovely. Sorry. Right. So we just want to do a simple warrior one. I'd like you to do, let's do the right leg first. So I want you to simply just a gentle step back, not a massive warrior one step back, quite a gentle one. Back foot, right foot at 45 degrees, front knee bending. Maybe that is a little bit short. So just step it forward, a little bit more. Hips square to the front. And we want the arms coming back. So shoulders down and back. Check that knee isn't wibbly wobbling. Keep it nice and strong. Lengthen the toes and look up. Good. Let those arms rise into a warrior one position. And we're going to push into the back heel, engage your core. So when you bring the arms out to the sides and down, you're going to travel down. Place your hands on your block, which is in front of your toes. Head comes down. Forehead towards your right knee. Push the hips back, the wall behind you, but keep that lovely bend into, sorry, I'm meant to be doing opposite to you. Keep that lovely bend into your left knee. It's your left knee that's forward. And you simply now turn onto your right toes, hinge forwards, and then lift your right leg. Okay, not very much. It's just a gentle standing split. If it feels too wobbly, bring the right toes to the floor. You then step the feet together. So you're in a forward bend with the hands on your block. And then you roll up. Very nice, everyone. Counter stretches are thumbs into the lower back, gently arch. You just want to do all that in the other leg. So gentle step back of the left leg. Square the hips to your front, bend into your right knee, and then open the chest, shoulders down. And lovely warrior one. Make sure this right knee is bending, knee over ankle. Beautiful, Mary. Good. Shoulders relaxing. Good. Sweep the arms up. All looking very, very lovely. So engage your core to come down. You've got the block in front of that right foot. Place the hands on the block. Come up onto the toes of the left leg and lift the leg to a point that feels right for your spine and for your hips, keeping the hips square. Just briefly in standing split, and then step forwards, both feet in line with each other. Hands still resting on the block. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Just stay in your forward bend. Good. Lovely, everyone. Gently roll up. Perfect. Thumbs into the lower back and arch. Excellent. Good. Well deserved. Half time-ish, except we're not really, 3/4 time. Grab some water and then come into Shavasana. Good. A lot of spine work, so I want you to fully relax. A lot of core work, so fully relax. Focus on your midriff, so all the way to the front, the core, and all the way Round the back into spine, base of spine especially. And just relax into the pelvis, into the hips. Softly exhale and release any tension in this, especially in this part of your body. Keep focusing, keep letting go on the exhale. Stay in the moment, stay awake and aware and in the present by focusing on how your body is feeling and focusing on your breath. And with every exhale, you're commanding your body to soften and relax. Lovely, everyone. Rather than bring your hands over the head, I just want you to bring them out at 90 degrees and then squeeze the buttocks, lift the hips, heels pushing away like a starfish, just stretching open. Keep the arms where they are and then just let the body soften down. Heels just gently relax back down. And then stretch those arms wider, lift the arms slightly, lift the hips and buttocks, pull in your abdominals, lift, lift, lift. And then gently soften, relax, gently drop, and just stay here for a few moments. Good. Arms down by your sides. Then let's get rid of our bolsters. Flip them away. That didn't really work. And you want to have left leg long. Completely in the way. Left leg long. Let's sit on the hands. Actually, this helps to protect the back from any niggles. And you just draw the right knee into the chest. We're going to do circles, hip circles. Okay, lovely. Keep the head centered. And change direction. Any uncomfortable clunking, clinking, just go smaller with your circles. Good. Lengthen that right leg away, and left knee comes up towards the chest and circling around, knee to hip. Breathing deeply into the belly. Good. Got a lot of clunking going on here. Change direction. Good. Lengthen the legs long, and then both feet flat. Arms out at 90 degrees. So what you're doing is you're crossing your right knee over the left. Okay, that's lovely, and stay here. And we are going to twist to one side, but then we're not going to rearrange the knees. We'll keep the knees as they are, and then we'll twist the other. So this first time is you just twist, make sure your right leg's on top, and twist to the left, look right. For a stronger twist, you draw the knees up, okay, just more towards your left elbow. If you want a more gentle twist, you bring those feet further down towards your mat. Good. Simply bring the knees up to ceiling. Keep the legs configuration. Just simply draw both knees to the right this time. Don't recross the legs yet. Keep them as they were. That's it. You're just simply going to the right instead of the left. Look left. Very nice. Really good. Quite intense on the spine. Uncross, recross. So now it's the left leg over the right. You know, just a lovely ladylike cross leg position. And then over to the left with the knees look right. And again, if you want a stronger stretch, those knees sort of tuck up towards the elbow a little bit more. Good. Right, don't move those knees, just come up to center, keep them as they are. The cross is the same. Do not change the cross, just simply draw both knees down to the right, look left. Very nice, everyone. Just come out and cross the knees. Just a little bit counter stretch where you have your knees wide, draw them in. I'm sorry, not knees wide. Sorry, Nikki. Knees together, feet wide is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So lovely wide with the feet. Knees knocking in towards each other and arms out at 90 degrees. Flatten out the shoulders, tuck the chin in. Very nice. Heel and toe. Back to center. We're going to finish with a very brief 3 minutes of shoulder stand or legs in the air. I'm going to opt for legs in the air under with my bolster, but you're very welcome to do shoulder stand. You've all been doing yoga enough with me now to know what the shoulder stand is. I don't have to show you. I'm just chilling out here, to be fair, with my legs in the air, bolster under the lower back. So do whichever option you'd like. And if you have the bolster under the lower back, then you can either maybe have a little bit of a stretch of the back of the legs, drawing the legs more towards your head, or if you just want the relaxing pose, have the hips below the heels. Okay, find out which one you're doing. And if you're in shoulder stand, well done. Okay, so whether you're in shoulder stand or just legs in the air, let's go apart with the legs, soft knees. Very nice, legs together. And then draw the knees towards your head, whether you're in shoulder stand or just on the bolster. Very carefully. And then straighten the legs. So those of you in shoulder stand will maybe have the legs behind the head in plow. That's it. And then we'll all just straighten the legs straight up to ceiling. Lovely, Karen, good. Deep breaths. Looking good, Nikki, as well. Well done, you guys. And then those of you in shoulder stand, if you want to bring the legs behind you, roll down. Those of us just on the bolster, just bend at the knees and then just allow the knees through gravity to come in towards the chest. If you've done shoulder stand, you come into bridge. If you haven't, then just bring your feet flat on the floor. So you're in passive bridge if you haven't done shoulder stand. If you've done shoulder stand, just lift into bridge. And then everyone just soften, relax the buttocks, drop the hips down, relax on your bolster or relax on the floor. And then we simply come into Shavasana for your final relaxation. Beautifully done, everyone. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And once you've settled in your Shavasana, I would like us to do another round of box breathing. And I'd like you to choose the length of the breath. You'll know intuitively how long you want to hold the breath for, breathe in for. I'm still going for the 4, 4, 4, 4. You can choose whatever length you like. And remember, we're inhaling for an amount of time. For me, it's 4, holding the breath for 4, exhaling for 4, and then pausing for 4, and just continuing that box breathing during this Shavasana. Any point you then want to just stop that type of breath work, you can do so after at least a couple of minutes. And as you become more and more relaxed, shuffle out the shoulders, relax the buttocks some more, but keep that box breathing going a little bit longer. Wherever you're at now, we just relax in stillness and gentle breathing for the final minute. Lovely, everyone. Still relax in stillness. I'm just going to come up, say bye to those on catch up. Namaste to those on catch up. And the rest of us, just very gently, start to yawn, sigh, and stretch. Okay, bye, catch up, people.